definitely going to want to check out everything we have on that Game Time tab on our website. And Fort Stockton hosted the new look Alpine team tonight. Another standard early regular season game. Last time the Panthers were shut out the Bucks with a 27-0 defensive effort. Let's check in with Jason Freud and see how this one shook out and if it was any different than the last contest.
Well, thank you very much, Jenna. This game may not have been for the fans of the high-flying offense. Instead, this chess match was determined by hard-nosed, smash-mouth football with all-star levels of defense. However, the running game did take advantage quite a little bit, but there was still a little bit of offense for everyone who was interested in that, as evidenced by these first-half highlights. Fans of defensive struggles are going to like this one as the Alpine Bucks look to even up their record against the Fort Stockton Panthers. After a failed fourth down conversion by Alpine, Fort Stockton's going to hand it off. That's Corbin Luna with the 1-yard touchdown rush. Fort Stockton would fail the 2-point conversion, though. It's going to be 6-0 Panthers. Alpine trying to crack the scoreboard. Ball's hand off to Logan Smith, who hits the hole and finds pay dirt, makes it a 7-6 game. But this half was dominated by defense. Marco Garcia trying to make a play happen, dumps it off to Gamma Corral, who is taken down by a swarm of Bucks. And it may not be working with the pass, but Garcia's gonna try and make something happen anyway. Scrambles to his right, but he's met by a line of Bucks, reverses himself and bolts across the field, finds a little bit of daylight, and he's gonna be pushed out of bounds after a 30-yard gain. Now that would set up a quick pass in the red zone. Garcia is going to sling it off to receiver Gary Diaz for the short touchdown. Fort Stockton's going to lead 13-7 at the half. All right, you were obviously a big part of today's game. A lot of running in today's game. What were you seeing every time you got handed the rock?
That's when I got handed the rock. All I could see was just my lineman, big, huge lineman, just running over kids. You know, I just used that from there and just bounced it outside and it was gone.
Now, after the second half, it was clear that Fort Stockton and head coach Jerry Hickman, they made some adjustments after they came out of the locker room in the second half, because once they came out onto the field and hit the field, they picked up a couple more touchdowns en route to a 27-7 victory for the Fort Stockton Panthers. Meanwhile, the Alpine Bucks are going to have to pick themselves up after this one as they fall to 0-2 in the season. But make sure you keep it right here on News West 9 for all things Game Time and all things Permian Basin High School football. Tell us some more about it, Jenna.